Mentoring starts with mutuality, and that is a relationship between two people that is based on give and take. Both give, but both receive. But it's grounded in two philosophies, and those philosophies include trust and respect. So any good, effective mentoring would have a mutual relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship between two individuals that's grounded in trust and respect.
I think mentoring is like a moving target. It's this amorphous thing. It doesn't really have this particular form, which makes it hard to describe or understand, but it exists and it's important.
An effective mentor is someone that allows the mentee space to grow and to find their voice in academics and really find their identity.
So for me, an effective mentor is someone who challenges me and challenges my ideas and really pushes me to explore and experience different things. I'm an individual that really needs to be challenged in a way and sort of stimulated in order to find what I need in my life and in my career. So for me, it could be someone who's pushing me to write a new grant or to go and do these training exercises and gain this experience that will one day hopefully make me more successful.
When I think of mentoring, I really think about access, because in this core body of knowledge are theories and ideas and people to which students typically don't have access. But mentors can provide them access to these people, access to these ideas through potentially journals or other ways, but access to resources, grants, and other kinds of things. But a key part of mentoring is also support. When you think about all of the things you need in your discipline, sometimes you just need that physical support, emotional support, sometimes it's spiritual, that personal support you need to get from a really challenging day to the next day. And the last is information. Those are the rules, the policies, the procedures that every program, every job, every thing we do seems to have. And someone can help you through a mentorship role, give you that information so that you don't spend too much time seeking it out yourself. So the three areas together really define effective mentoring relationship.
Really knowing your mentee or getting to know them on a personal level. So it's one thing to know your mentee at a superficial level, or maybe just looking at their resume or their CV or their application and knowing them on the surface, but you really need to get to know them as a person if you're going to be an effective mentor. You need to be able to know who they are, what makes them tick, what they want to do, how they want to do it, what their expectations are, what their goals are, what they find as, or what they define as success.
Words like open-minded come up, receptive, but also sort of willing to participate in a sort of volley back and forth. I think of a reciprocal sort of pedagogy. So being open to learning from the mentee as well as helping the mentee learn themselves. I also think of security, knowing that you can be someone that creates a safe place for someone to talk about exploration, like in my case, or even just fellowship with people.
Let me give you more information about what I mean by mutuality. When I think of a mentor-mentee relationship, I think of a mutually beneficial partnership. Each person gives and gains from the relationship. Now, this may be contrary to what we think about mentoring in an academic environment where a faculty member or a professor possesses all the knowledge, and in fact, the definition of professor means an expert in something. But that's an old way of thinking about mentoring. That's the protege model or the apprentice model, where one person gives and the other person receives. But I consider it a partnership. Two individuals, each gaining and each giving in the relationship, because each person brings something unique to that partnership. For example, in an academic environment, a faculty member may bring expertise about research or teaching, but a student may bring expertise because they've been in industry for the last 15 years, or they've worked in the community. They bring expertise to the relationship too, and it's recognizing that partnership is a key to mutuality.
So for me, because I had such a great experience as a mentee, I always want to pay it forward. And any students who come to me or refer to me for mentorship, I just want to make sure that they have the same kind of experience that I had, where I could do everything possible to make sure that they stick in the community, that they find a friend group or someone that they can have support with.